So if you guys were just on my last live, we're actually going to put this binder together right now. I was going to make this a member-only live stream. Couldn't figure it out for the life of me. So we're not making it a member-only live stream after all. Let me try to get this stuff set up on my end though. So I'm going to link the original. If you guys are watching this as a replay, I'm going to link the original video or live stream where we designed this together in the description of this one. I don't know if it's going to update in real time if you guys have already clicked on the live. But yeah. I'm going to just try to do this here right now. So that way I don't forget. But if you were on the last stream and you had some questions, I did update that description with some FAQs that I got throughout the last live stream that we were just doing. And I put links because I did get a question again about the A5 sizing. And so I linked the live stream where I did an A5 design with me so that it's there for you guys to look at. But let me try to get the live open for myself so that I can go ahead and see the chat bar because I don't know why, but it's so difficult for me to do all that. Okay, so I don't know if anybody's here because it was also like a really random decision to come back on. But if anyone does decide to hop on, we're going to put this binder together. I am going to be working on trimming these with the paper trimmer, which is not usually what I do. But we're going to do it for right now for the sake of being able to do this together. Again, I already have a tutorial on how to make the actual physical inserts, so we're not going to talk about any of that right now, but we're going to do the basic stuff. So let's get started with trimming these. I did numbers 1 through 6. This is such like a late live stream, which I think is so crazy, but anyway, I was going to put this together right now anyway. I figured might as well record it to some regard. But if we're on live stream, then if anybody has questions throughout, you are able to ask. Whereas with the comments, I mean, you can still ask as well there. But sometimes it takes a little long to respond. Since we measured these in Canva, right now we're just going to actually cut the image. Which is going to be a little hard. I hate these paper trimmers. I feel like they're never actually even. Like you can see it here that at the top the edge of the design is like in the center and then it like fills the whole thing, which is definitely not centered. But we're going to try to troubleshoot that. These are also just for myself, so I'm not too worried about it. So that was kind of close. You can still see some of the design, but whatever. It's okay. Let's see. All right, so we got that going. Now let's do the rest of this. Okay, so I'm just going to keep cutting. Hold on, I need to switch streams. Okay, so now we're going to try to get this edge here. Hopefully the rest of it just flows pretty quickly. But yeah, if you have these paper trimmers, I mean, it's going through the lamination, but usually I just wouldn't recommend something like this because the blades, they will fray your paper pretty quickly. Like I feel like they get dull pretty fast. So I would recommend a guillotine, which I have in my Amazon storefront, and that is what I personally prefer to use. Love how this looks. Thank you so much. I did link the live stream where we designed this together in the, oh, sorry, that was loud, in the description. But I was going to put this together right now anyway, so I figured might as well like go live with it. So, yeah, that's what we're doing right now. I actually didn't even pick out a binder that I was going to, I totally cut that. Oh, no, that was fine. I haven't even picked out a binder I was going to put this in. So, we're going to have to find that after the fact, but it's okay. I wanted to at least pick out some challenges and get this going for the most part. I'm thinking that you put it in either the actual baby binder, which is just going to bulk it back up because we just took the mom section out, or I put it in the same binder that I use for the savings challenges that I've been playing like on TikToks and stuff, which is this one, the one that we're doing the like long-term savings in, which I do have a baby challenge in here, which will go right into the baby binder whenever we're finally able to finish it, but the rest will go towards our 2026 long-term. But I'm thinking that binder, or I should be getting one shipped to me from Angie's Finance because I bought one of the ones that she was selling. So hopefully there's that as well. But yeah, so let's just keep going. I'm trimming the rest. I also posted the matching freebie, which looks like this. Hopefully, yeah, it's in frame. So it looks like this. There's 3 mini challenges. This is what inspired this design for the binder, because I had already used the graphics and I'm actually really in love with them. So I decided to use them another time to make this. We did it in both purple and in green. So if you guys are a fan of either one of those colors, they're both available for my members. They're free for YouTube members and free for Ko-fi members on those sites. So if you're a YouTube member, you can get it from our Drive. And then if you're a Ko-fi member, you can get it on Ko-fi. So they're posted separately though. Like the purple one is in its own listing and the green one is also on its own. So let's just keep trimming this. Yeah, this paper trimmer, it's not my best work. This is not usually, again, the device that I would trim these on. But it's working. It's doing what it has to. I don't know if I want to corner round these. I have my corner rounder, but I guess we can. I made these also on my shop cardstock, which usually I don't do if I'm just making something for myself. But I figured if I'm going to change this at some point, I would make it on the good cardstock so then I can give it away. Which even when I don't use my shop cardstock, I'll still give stuff away just so I'm not sitting on it and like just having it there. Thank you. I'm glad you think it's cute. I'm actually really obsessed with them. Believe it or not, I feel like I didn't even do most of the designing for this. I feel like everyone who was on live helped me more than I did anything. Wow, my hair is a wreck. Also, I feel like my office is super dark right now. I might have had my ring light on earlier, and I don't have it on right now. Okay, so we got our inserts cut out. There are some white on them, or there is some white, but it's because we're not using my normal thing, but it's fine. It'll do. Okay, so we're going to corner around these. This part's going to be a little loud, I'm going to be honest, because, well, it might not be if I'm not on the table. So that's kind of loud. I have this linked in my Amazon storefront. This is like the only corner rounder that I swear by. Again, I talked about it in my tutorial on how to actually make these inserts. Not these specifically, but just A6 inserts in general. If you guys are looking to make them for A5, definitely check out the live stream that I have linked in the description. Because in that video, we designed my A5 Christmas in New York binder. And so any measurements for A5 will be in there. So there's this one. Then we do still need to cut the dashboard. That's going to be a little difficult to cut on the paper trimmer. But I guess we'll see how that goes. It should be okay. So I also want to pick out challenges to get started for this. Are you prepared for a possible snowstorm? If I'm being honest, no. My mom recently bought some waters and stuff, but we didn't really buy too much. I made sure that all the animals, of course, had anything that they might need. Fortunately, we do have a gas stove, so hopefully that is still working the way it needs to. If the power were to go out or anything, we can put water on the stove and try to warm it up like that. But we didn't really bulk buy anything. We have quite a bit of pasta, which will hopefully feed us for the next, well, I guess if we're not able to leave the house, hopefully it feeds us for however long we're trapped in. But, yeah, especially being in Texas, we're not, or at least South Texas, Central South Texas, I don't know. We're not really built for that type of weather, so I feel like our electricity gets really sensitive, which is kind of scary. But, yeah. So this is our dashboard. I was going to say this is our insert. It's our dashboard. We're going to trim this 7 inches by 4 1/4, which is not what the image is. So that's why I tried to specify it, because we are going to have to cut it differently. Okay, so our inserts have now ran through the laminator, corner rounded. They're ready to go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I love these so much, actually. I should make these like my regular baby binder. I know we have Toy Story, so maybe not, but I feel like I should sell these on Etsy. I can't though because I didn't, like, the graphics are not mine. But they're super cute. Anyway, so that's these. I did also post a blank version in the same PDFs as the numbered ones. So if you want to make this for whatever categories you need, the option is there. All right, so now let's cut this. Yeah, I don't know how I want to do this. Let's first just try to get access to an edge. And then we can go from there. Okay, I would say that's pretty even. So now that we got that first edge cut, let's just cut the bottom as well. See what I mean? I feel like I had to kind of adjust off the edge, and I shouldn't have to do that. Like, I feel like this should just be straight on its own, which I guess it kind of was. Okay, so now that we have that, this needs to be 4 1/4. So that should be this random line right there. I guess that's okay. Either way, it's gonna fit, whatever. And if I have to remake it, I will. And then we're gonna do 7 tall. It should be about there. Okay, this should be good. I feel like I need to test it. So I have another one of my dashboards here. Hi, Gigi. Wait, do it? Do what? Sell these on Etsy? I was saying in the design stream, though, that this isn't, like, these weren't part of a graphics pack that I bought, so I don't know. I don't want to get in trouble if I sell them. Like, I don't want somebody to come for me. But I feel like being able to have the physical version out there for anybody who might want this as, like, their actual style would be pretty convenient. Hi. Okay, so we did cut this pretty true to size. So I am going to corner round it, and then we'll hole punch that as well. Okay, so for hole punches, I did mention this on the design stream, you guys. When you buy a 6-hole hole puncher, I'm assuming you have binders that fit the items that I sell, or anyone on that sells, like, budgeting stuff. Always use personal. Never use the A6 size. This A6, if you're in the actual planning, like, community, the A6 binder does exist, but it's different than the ones that we all know and love. So always hole punch on personal, never on A6. And then the pocket mini, that's going to be for A7, and then A5 is A5. So we're just going to make sure both of them line up with that correct line. For me, my dashboards, you guys are getting all the tips. I like to move this little foot to right where it aligns, let's see, with the edge of the actual metal part. You see how there's, like, this separation here between the plastic and then where the actual metal is? I go right over this plastic piece, if you guys can see that. And that's, like, the perfect spot for me to get my hole punches centered. So hopefully that helps. I got my hole puncher, this one in particular, from, oh my gosh, they're the same color, from Hobby Lobby. But they do also sell them on Amazon. I have one linked in my storefront. Okay, pretty centered, in my opinion. All right, so we're going to corner around this and laminate it. I see, they're so adorable. They are, oh, dang it, JJ. If you want them, let me know. But they are free for members on YouTube and on Ko-fi. So for Ko-fi, it's for any tier, and then for YouTube memberships, they're in the Google Drive. There's this green set, and then there's also a set in, like, a purple. It's the exact same thing. It's just in a different color. But look at it. Oh my gosh. It's so cute, so simple. I'm obsessed with it. Maybe if somebody wants them, though, you guys can just, like, message me on Instagram. It wouldn't be a custom order because I already have everything designed. But again, I would just be charging you for, like, the physicals. Look at how cute. I'm actually super obsessed. Okay, I don't even know if I have 6 envelopes. So if you guys don't know who Melly from Saturn's Vault is, that's who inspired this whole idea. So I'm going to be playing these like a mini Monday, essentially. But for baby savings. So these are like some scrap extra envelopes that I have, but I don't even think I have 6 of them here. Okay, so I just reran my dashboard through the laminator. Oh my goodness, this whole set is so cute. So we need 6 envelopes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, I do have 6, but 1 is zippered. And then 1 is like the actual zipperless, and the rest are just zippers cut off. Let me see if I have something that matches. So my plan is to play this in my member-only videos, but anything that's completed will hold till the end of the month, and then I'll reallocate it with the rest of my savings challenges with everyone the way we normally would do. So, looks like I do have some extra envelopes back here, so that's great. I have 2 that were zippers, so we can grab those so that they all kind of match. And then we'll put these in here, since I like to hold on to my extra envelopes in cases like this where I'm just randomly adding in some stuff. Okay, so let's put the zippered one away. This binder here is from Yancy at Budgeting My Debts. She did gift it to me. I love it because it has like a bunch of, or it has really big rings. So in here I hold like my video money for like shorts, TikToks, member-only videos, all that good stuff. Oh, I see they're so adorable. I could see it in orange. Okay, let's see. So, this is what we have here. This should now be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. These are a little dirty, but it's okay. That never hurt anybody. I'm going to throw these in my makeshift trash can. Whenever I order lamination sheets, you guys, they give it to me in these super big Amazon bags. And I reuse them as my trash can. So I just have a bunch of bags like folded up, waiting to become a trash bag. Okay, so my first idea was to put this in the same binder as the rest of the baby binder. Or we put it in here. Well, actually, so this I sometimes play on TikTok. So let's actually move my TikTok Tiny Tuesday in here. I don't think that's a bad idea. And then we can add the baby stuff into here. Okay, so let me just transfer all this over. So again, these Winnie the Pooh Tiny Tuesdays, this is a TikTok series that I do. So that's why if you guys don't watch my TikToks or Instagram or whatever, you might not recognize these. But this binder, this is the one that will occasionally stuff on my YouTube channel on a Sunday. So we've only done 1 video with it, but the rest of the stuff I've been doing on shorts. And then, yeah. Okay, so this could be TikTok binder / sometimes occasionally YouTube. And then, this is the binder that we have our tinies in from Friday. We'll add the baby savings in here. But again, this will be played with members. So, although it's in here in a video that my main channel, like everybody sees, it's not going to be with everyone. Okay. And that is due to the fact that I'm going to be using membership fees to fund this binder weekly. And so, that's why it'll be that way. Okay. So now we have everything in here. So let's go ahead and add in our little inserts. I was considering picking out the challenges right now too. Oh my gosh. I'm actually obsessed with this. So we did orange and green and purple because we were trying to do like gender neutral colors, which I feel like both of those could be used. So that's why we went with that. I didn't even consider orange actually. But that I guess could be gender neutral as well. And then I did, if you guys are joining the live a little bit late, we also have a matching freebie set that I posted. It looks like this is on Ko-fi. It's free for like absolutely everybody. So you can definitely grab that. It's already out. I was thinking about using some of those right now in this. But we'll see. I might try to go through challenges that I already have. But oh my goodness, this is coming together so nice. Okay. I also have Something is Brewing still that's supposed to be for baby savings. And I have not done anything with that. So that is this all put together, you guys. We trimmed it, we corner rounded, and all of that good stuff. So I'm thinking we'll still do like actual mini challenges. And let me see if I have, so I'm going to see if I have anything that we can put in here right now or if I need to go hunting for some. So I'm sure I have quite a few actually that I could use. It's just actually picking stuff. So I don't know if I want them to be a certain theme or if it's just challenges that I have. So, I mean, I guess it could be anything, right? These are all of my mini challenges that are not numbered. Because I think I'm going to make them worth $1 each. I considered doing like the prop coins and having them be like 50 cents each. If we pick stuff that's always even numbers. But anytime we finish something from here, it'll be a booster into the actual baby binder itself. I don't know which ones to pick. You should use baby themed. The thing is there's not a lot of baby savings challenges out there, like in particular, which I considered doing that as like a prompt so that I could just get an influx of baby challenges, but I do also have all these that I just need to get through. Oh look, saving for baby's future. That's perfect. That was sent to me in some Happy Mail like a long time ago. I do agree though that I should use my baby ones. So let's actually cut these out. So this one is a little bit high, so I'll probably just add this with the rest of my mini challenges, or like in that little TikTok binder where I showed you guys it said baby savings. This one, let me see. So baby money, this is going to also act as a booster, but since it is a larger challenge, it's going to take us a little bit to get through it, but this will save $60. And so this larger one I can put in this envelope once we finally get through this challenge by Be the Happy Turtle. But until then, we can use these other ones in the binder. Okay, so let's cut these out. If you are making like freebies and stuff for Ko-fi, I make my mini challenges 6 by 3 inches. So that's what these were designed in Canva, but they might print a little smaller just because I don't have my settings to where it's like true to size. But I'm not going to change it because all of the other measurements that I have only work because that setting is not turned on or turned off. I don't know. I don't even know which one it is. But yeah. Also, I never cut these things out by hand. So ignore it if the cutting job is bad. I love your videos. This is my first time joining your live. Hi, welcome. I did a live a little earlier today, which was, of course, a little more active because it wasn't late at night. So I appreciate those of you who are here with me because it's going to be 11 o'clock here in Texas. So if you're in California, it makes a little more sense. But if you guys are like on the East Coast or anywhere else, I'm sure it's really, really late. Okay, so we're going to use this one. This middle one we'll save again for that other binder. So we'll put this in my numbered box because this box here is for blank mini challenges. So I have them separated between blank and numbered, which I wanted to go live also another time to sort through my savings challenges again because they're a mess and I want to switch out the inserts that I have in my binder, like where I organize everything together. So I'll have to do that at some point. Okay, let me throw this away, and this needs to be set aside because it'll go into a different box. Do I corner round? I do not corner round my non-laminated items. So these are freebies on Ko-fi, but like let's say these are mini challenges for my Etsy shop. I do not corner round them. And there's not an option to corner round them either. It'll just be as is. So we'll use that little blue one because it looks like it can match. I don't think I really have any other like baby type savings. Let's see, these are all holiday, which I didn't even get through. I mean, this is like mom and baby. It's winter, but it has, this also has babies technically, right? Little puppies. I had some kids. Would you be okay with me sending you mini and tiny challenges? You really inspire me to be honest. Yeah. So my P.O. box is always open for you guys to send anything you want. It's always appreciated, but of course never required. So yes, definitely. You can definitely send me some savings challenges. If you have a way for people to get them, though, I would definitely include that somewhere in the mail so that I can let people know where to go, where they can find them. Okay, let's see. This one's super cute. I know it's not baby themed at all, but it's cutesy. Again, I just have a lot that I need to work through. I might have numbered one. No, actually, I don't. So I know Melly from Saturn's Vault, you guys, she did actually just put out some baby challenges. I'm gravitating towards blue because we have like blue and green going on in this. Let me actually, oh, here, this is another one that I feel like is cute for baby, and it's a sleeping stitch, which I feel like matches the binder. Maybe I download Melly's real quick and print it so we can have it here. Yeah, perhaps. Okay, because those are all the Blink ones. The reason I'm navigating towards Blink is because, what do you call it? They're going to be $1 per space. Ooh, Gigi, that's a good idea. Doing Disney stuff. So let me go to Melly's Ko-fi real quick. Because, again, she did just put out baby ones. Okay. Yeah, you're going to hear the dogs bark. Jordan just got home. So her baby ones, they're not Disney, but they're still super cute. So let's print those really fast. I can't remember if I told Jordan if I got back on live or not. So we'll see. Based on how he comes in, if he realizes. So we're going to need 6 to start with. But, okay, these have nothing to do with baby. So, well, that's Disney. But we can put these back. So Disney or baby is what we'll use. I feel like this matches baby savings, so you can tell me if you disagree. This is mom and baby. Puppies. That has nothing to do with baby. That either. And then these are Disney. Okay, so let's hold on to those. And then I'm printing Melly's right now. And, okay, so for numbered, we need to put this back in here. Okay, and Melly's are also blank. So, sorry I keep, like, moving my camera. It's just, I store all of my stuff behind where my camera is. Okay. Are we back? We're back. Let me grab what just printed. Alright, so these are from Melly at Saturn's Vault, you guys. So, baby funds, oh baby, baby, and then we have pink, blue, and green. So these are perfect. Where did I put my scissors? Oh, I put them back. I'm definitely going to have Jordan take me to Cane's because I've been up. So this stitch one, this is from Veronica at Weekly Budgets. I think this is on her Etsy shop though because it does have a matching A5 challenge and her A5s come with matching minis. So I'm pretty sure that is from her Etsy shop. I think anything you feel is cutie patootie could also work for baby savings. I think that's a good point. So I might take that one from Lindsay back out. So let's go ahead and cut this. I feel like my hand is so not steady. So whenever I first started my Etsy, like honestly up until like January of last year, so like a year ago at this point, I was hand cutting everything that you guys ordered. But then my mom was like, I have a paper guillotine. So I was going to buy one because I saw Cloudy Money was using a paper guillotine. And I was like, wait, I never thought about that. So my mom was like, we actually have one. Like, you don't need to buy one. And I was just like, really? You're telling me this has been here the whole time? And you didn't tell me about it? So, but yeah. So we're going to add these in. Wait, Gigi, isn't this also how you save for a baby with minis? Or I can't remember. I think you just, wait, do you just stuff it regular? I don't know, you guys. So it's funny because I was just saying that we're like drawing back on baby savings, yet here I am adding a whole binder to play games or to play mini challenges as boosters for the binder. So we'll see. That's a whole journey, but I'm about to be 25. At first, I was, like, never talking about baby stuff because I was like, damn, like, people are going to judge me because I'm young or whatever. And I get it. Like, I'm sharing with the internet, so it makes sense that people are going to have something to say. There's the baby gate. Makes sense that people are going to have an opinion. But I feel like when it comes to babies, it's just, like, a sensitive topic that I just don't want to put myself out there like that. I don't know. Let's see. I was going to hop on earlier. I needed to film. But look at you coming back with this second live tonight. Yeah, I feel like this one's a lot more laid back. We're just kind of picking out challenges and then putting this little binder together. I think, who else has baby savings? Do y'all know? That's going to have to be a prompt. Again, I was gonna last minute post something on my community tab for baby challenges to print and showcase in tomorrow's Freebie Friday. But I was like, no, that's not enough time. So I think this Sunday I'll ask for baby challenges because not only does that help me, but I know, of course, Melly is doing this. And anybody else who's probably going to want to start, then he's trying to put the gate back up, I think. Anyone else who's trying to start, there can be like a whole selection. So yeah, again, this is available in both green and purple if you guys are just hopping on. Yes, with minis, my future minis. Okay, see, I'm super excited about that. He's struggling to put that gate up. So I'm going to lay these out because we need to choose 6. Hi, babe.
Hello, I just wanted to say hi.
You're going to take me to Cane's when I get off.
Probably not.
You're silly. Okay, so we're going to lay these out. This is what I have right now. Can you see these? Yeah, you can. And then we have Stitch. Where do we put Stitch? Here? I mean, this is a good little selection. I feel like these all give baby, kind of. I've seen a ton of new ones on Ko-fi recently. Really? Like baby-specific ones? Maybe I'm just not... If I'm being honest, one, I haven't Ko-fi shopped in a long time. Like, all my freebies that have been going live, which is not very many, they were scheduled probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So I have not even, today was like, besides logging in for memberships, today was like the first time that I actually even went to look at stuff on Ko-fi. I know Alexis from Dying Outlaw put out a box challenge for baby savings. But my plan is to do, so I talked about it in my 100 mini binder, but essentially this is going to be stuffed with member money also. I'm going to cap the 100 minis at $60 a week. And the like extra $10 is what's going to go to this binder. And yeah, so we're going to stuff this with membership fees as well. Probably in the same video though, just to make that one a little bit longer because I anticipate the $10 going by really quickly between 6 envelopes. So I thought about actually using prop coins, but I didn't make any that match with this, so I'd have to find some from someone else that I could use. I'm trying to quickly scroll on my Ko-fi to see. Oh my gosh, I just found another baby box challenge from Dragon Eggs Savings with Terry. So they have a box challenge if you guys want one. So does Alexis, all for baby savings, which I suppose I could take the sections out and use them as a mini. But yeah, I'm trying to see what my feed says. Yes, I'll send the link over if I come across them again. Oh my gosh, hey, thank you. Hi, welcome. Okay, I'm sorry I'm not really saying anything right now. I'm trying to see if I can find anything quickly. But out of these 6, or out of these that I have, let me know which 6 you guys think we should use. So there are 3 from Melly, and then 2 from me. So if we choose a different creator for all 6 challenges, then we probably have everything here already. Like, I think it'll pick itself. But if you have a preference, then let me know. And do you guys think we should do these like 50 cents each? Because then even if we do $1 each, it's just like this one would be a little weird. Like, let's say we did do 50 cents, and for every dollar I would just do an X. But it would always be $1. It's just that it would get through them quicker, I guess, is what it is. North Country Cash Queen, she has this cute little like nautical one. That could work as a baby savings. Definitely do a prompt for it. I love seeing everyone's creations. Oh my gosh, yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to do that on Sunday. Bestie. Oh, build a big budget. Okay, hold on. Let me download this. Okay, I'm also gonna print it right now too. Just because I don't want to. Usually what I'll do is download a freebie and then put it in a folder on my desktop that says like minis to print. And then I forget about them. So, okay, so there, I'm printing that one, Lindsay, that you sent, and then we have this nautical one from North Country Cash Queen. So I'll show these, even though we're not going to cut them tonight, just to get them showcased. That way, if anybody's coming back to watch this, they can see baby challenges if that's what they were looking for. Okay, let's see. So question when creating minis. Oh my goodness, hold on. My computer is doing something weird. Oh my gosh, I just closed the wrong tab. So now all the scrolling I did on Ko-fi, I just lost my place, but it's okay. When creating minis, the low income is where I struggle with being in my head a lot. Wait, what do you mean? Because usually what you can, so if there's an even amount of spaces, you can definitely do like 50 cents each. That's a way to kind of break the challenge down even more. You could also do 25 cents a piece, which again, Lindsay is one of the creators too that plays like Tiny Savings with the prop coins. So that way, these mini challenges essentially become a value of like a tiny, but it lets you use the bigger ones, since obviously some designs in minis don't come in tinies. And so that's a way to still make it attainable. Oh my god, I have a little baby clawing at my leg. And I don't think he realizes that it hurts. Okay, hold on. Let me... I keep doing the thing where I'm closing out the wrong tab. Hi, Miso. You want me to carry you? I'll carry you right now. Hold on. Let me just print this. Okay. I think out of... Oh, I printed that weird. It's okay. Bless you, boy. Guys, I think he's hungry. I think he wants his dinner and his meds. This is Miso. I need to clean his nose. Where's your gauze? Let me see. Hi, boy. I need to clean your your nose. He's still on meds, you guys, but we might have to end up taking him back in to try something like a different sort of med, because his sneezing is not clearing up. He's still active and he's using the restroom and everything like normal, but I can still tell that he's not comfortable. So we'll figure that out soon for this little guy. But he also needs to be neutered. He has not been neutered yet. Okay, so let me see. I printed a few more pages of some stuff. So let me just show you guys. So these are the ones that Lindsay just sent over from Anna Budgets. It was actually 2 pages. Oh, I should have shrunk that down. Well, it's okay. This is like an A5 challenge. But we have 2 minis. These are super cute. Then we have these from North Country Cash Queen. These are like super cute nautical ones. So there's a mini and then there are 2 tinies. And then this one was also from Lindsay. There are cute little tinies and then a mini challenge up here. So this is a collab from Build a Big Budgets, Sarah Saves 07 in Lil's World. But this specific one was from Build a Big Budgets, like her coffee shop. I'm still learning how minis work. I don't understand them for real. So it's just each icon is whatever value you set it. I would do 50 cents each, keeps it in your budget. Like for me or for summer. So like let's say this was $1 each and I had $3 to put in. I would cross off 3 little corns, so on and so forth. Or if they're 25 cents each. Some people, again, they'll have the prop coins. So if I have $1, I exchange it for 4 25-cent prop coins. So if I have 2 of those prop coins, and these are a quarter each, I would cross off 2 little corns, and that represents 50 cents. So it's really versatile. You can quite literally do whatever you want. So yeah, that's what I like about mini challenges that are blank in particular, because you can like do anything with them. The ones that have numbers, you can still do whatever you want, but sometimes it's like a little weird if you're trying to make it have something to do with the number that's already on there. But yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and pick 6 of these for you, since you said you were pulling back a little on savings for baby. Yeah, that was, so for the baby binder on my Thursday videos, the savings challenges that we were doing, I was like doubling a few of them, or most of them, to put more money into that. But that is kind of what I drew back on. So this, I think I'll still do whatever the membership fee is. Like whatever I have extra, which it looks like for the next few weeks will be $10. So that's why I think 50 cents would make the $10 stretch a little longer. So we'll see though, because then I can't do this one, because that would end weird unless I like made one worth $2. But yeah, I don't think 50 cents is a bad idea, because then we'll get through more of them. But that's what I'm saying. I don't even have the prop coins. I'd have to find them somewhere. Something that kind of matches. Y'all are really good. I'm still learning it, Amanda. You really put me on it. I'm happy that you're at least interested, though. I feel like that's always great. That's why I watch you faithfully. We love that. Thank you. But yeah, so for this, if I'm doing 50 cents, then I'm going to try to find something that has an even number of spaces so that it makes it like round off at an even number instead of being like $3.50, because then it'll just be weird to break that. So let's see. If I'm going to do 50 cents, let's pick stuff that is even numbered. So 2, this is even here, and then this is even. Okay, so we can use that one from Melly. Even if I might still use the 10 actual dollars, but just write them out, but just mark 2 spaces per dollar that I have, if that makes sense, instead of using prop cash, for the meantime at least. So these are going to be 50 cents each. So we'll use this cute little pink one for spot number 1. Okay, so that's from Saturn's Vault. So I'm going to pick both of these up because we already have one for her. Then we have, let's do this one by me, if it's even. Oh yeah, it is even. Okay, so again, this is going to be 50 cents each. I'm just going to write those notes, even though I will probably remember. Ew. I messed up on that. Whatever. It's okay. So it's going to go with Pluto in spot number 2. Okay, so I'm going to pick this one up because I already put one from myself. Hi. I'm talking about Kofi. Baby prop. Hold on, let me open these in all these new tabs. How do y'all find the challenges though? So usually we will link the creator because we like to encourage that you go to that creator's YouTube channel. And everybody, the way you find my freebies off my Ko-fi link, that's how you'll find everybody else's. You'll just have to, you'll have to go to that creator's YouTube and find their own Ko-fi link. And then from there, you can access their page and access their freebies. So yeah, we just ask that you meet in the middle. So like, we'll print them out, show you, tell you who to go to, but you'll have to go support them for a little and then be able to get their free items. So this one is going to be from Veronica at Weekly Budgets. Will my pen show up on the front? Because this is a blue pen. I don't know why I chose to write in a blue pen. Okay, so let's see. 50 cents. Alright, so we have Veronica. And this one, we'll do this one from, well, let's see. I don't know how many corns there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I counted 20 corn. So I'm going to hope this works. But this is from Brit's Budgets. 50 cents each. So that should give me $10. Then we'll do, Victoria's is also even. Okay, so these are going to be 50 cents each. Again, I think at this point I already know, but we'll just write it anyway. Okay, and while this dries, what do we do out of these two? Budget with I almost just wrote on my desk. Do we do Budget with Adri or this one, which was sent to me in some Happy Mail? I don't think it's available anywhere, but it does specifically say Baby's Future. Both of these are able to use 50 cents for. I watch you too. I literally binge watch budgeting videos. I love Lindsay's channel so much. Oh my goodness. Anytime I open YouTube, if I see that there's a new video from Lindsay, it's like always one of the first ones that I'll watch. Which one of these do you think? Baby's Future or Budget with Adri, which has like a mom and baby polar bear. Oh my gosh, thank you for becoming a member. Okay, last one, I'll stop spamming. No, it's okay, I appreciate it. Oh, those are so, oh my gosh, I love Jenica. Oh my goodness. I'm late to Jenica's Ko-fi? What is even that about? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to like shop a bunch on Jenica's Ko-fi. Actually, let me keep doing that. And then I know I just showed freebies right now in this live, but I'll re-showcase them again in tomorrow's Freebie Friday anyway. For anybody who may have not watched this live. But of course, I'll be like, if you want baby challenges, like I showed a few more. And then I'll still release the prompt on Sunday. Why did I do that? I meant to keep shopping, but I downloaded the two that I had in my cart. But I wasn't ready yet. I still wanted to get more. Okay, so let me print those. Alright, you guys, let's see. Polar bears. Oh my gosh, Lindsay, you gifted memberships. That's so sweet. Oh my gosh. Polar bear, since it's still winter. Okay. Okay, sorry, I'm not done. That's okay, I appreciate it. I'm literally opening these in all these tabs. I love Adri, oh my goodness. I wasn't looking hard enough then. Okay, we'll do this one, since you guys said it is, you're not wrong, it is still winter. And this is going to be 50 cents. So all of these other ones, we will hold, well, this one won't work. Because it's not even. That one's also, I feel like, not really baby. Okay, so these, I guess we'll put right here for now. And I might have to just add an envelope to hold all the extra challenges in. Because I don't have a separate box for baby savings yet. Okay. So these are all the challenges we're going to start with. They're all from different creators, which is great. So we have Melly from Saturn's Vault. We have my own. Veronica from Weekly Budgets. Brit's Budgets. Toria's Budgets. And then Budget with Adri. Perfect. Okay. So that's going to be all for this binder. Let me show... Did I print out any more baby ones, or are they just freebies? Oh, I think they're just freebies. Okay, so the ones that I have right now, I will show in tomorrow's Freebie Friday. And then again, I'm going to re-show the ones that I just went through with you all. Just to have everything together. Hi, Viviana. Oh my gosh, thank you. Y'all are all getting the membership? Oh my goodness. So we will play this baby binder in my member-only videos. Again, you guys, because the membership fees, that is what's going to cover this, which is why it's going to be in that video. I'm super excited. I did talk a little bit about it in today's 100 Minis stuffing, which I actually need to edit that description. So this is available for YouTube members and Ko-fi members 100% free in both this green pattern, or you can grab it in purple if you prefer that. For YouTube members, it's already in our Google Drive. For Ko-fi members, it's already on Ko-fi. So with that being said, you guys, that's going to be the end of this second live. So thank you all for hanging out with me if you were able to make this super late night one. Because, yeah, it actually is super late. But, yeah, thank you, Lindsay, for sending all those links. I'm going to have to go through those and print a few of them. We'll print all of them. Right now I have Adri's open next because I already downloaded and printed the rest. As I hunt for more tonight, you guys will see them in tomorrow's Freebie Friday. So thank goodness I'm getting these printed right now. I'm also printing them on my shop stock, not my freebie cardstock. So I have 3 different cardstocks that I use. One of them is my shop stock for laminated items. Then I have my shop stock for non-laminated items. And then I have a last cardstock that I print all my freebies on, my group plays, anything that's just going to get used and thrown away. I have a last cardstock for that. But these I printed in my shop stock. So I feel bad because I used my resources on myself, but I guess it's okay. Anyway, yeah, so that, you guys, is going to be all for this little live. Thank you all again for coming back and hanging out with me while we put this together. This is going to get re-uploaded for those of you who joined a little bit late, so if you wanted to watch from the beginning, it'll be there. I also have a link in the description to the live that I just did before this, where we actually designed all of these things together. But yeah, and that description in particular, where I designed the Disney binder, I have FAQs in that description that tend to get asked often about sizes, what I used to design, how I design XYZ. So I linked a couple of other live streams that might be useful for anyone who has those questions. But that, you guys, again, is going to be all for tonight. So thank you all for hanging out with me. I'm going to go Kobe shopping now, which I was really trying not to do because I have a bunch of mini stuff from last year that not only am I still waiting to put them into bundles to give out to you guys, but I still have some that I have not cut from last year. I have some that I just didn't get around to using that I kept. So there's a whole lot that I have that I need to get rid of, whether I use them or give them out. But thank you guys once again for the 3rd time for hanging out with me. And I'll see you guys in the next one.